I blew up Malaysia.
So I'm sure all of you have heard the news. Everyone's heard the news as of late. Man, remember when people always argued whether or not Call of Duty was better than Halo or Halo was better than Call of Duty? Well, we can put that argument to rest, because now they're both owned by the same company. What a world we live in. It's fucking crazy to think about. Sorry for my shitty camera. This is literally the built-in one in my laptop, and that's all I really have. But yeah, Activision Blizzard has been purchased by Microsoft. Everyone has heard this. Everyone knows about this. And it's crazy to think about. What's even crazier is the price that they bought them for. They bought Bethesda about a year or two ago for around $7 billion. And that was a reasonable price, right? They bought Activision Blizzard for nearly $70 billion. Nearly 10 times the amount that they bought Bethesda for. That's crazy to think about. They got them deep-ass pockets, am I right? So basically, when you look at it from a certain point of view, you can understand why they made the decision. While at the same time, there have been many concerns about, like, the whole monopoly thing. Like, one company owning way too many things, when people don't even realize that Tencent and Sony are still bigger than Microsoft, in general. With this deal, Activision Blizzard is now owned by Microsoft. But more importantly, their IPs are now owned by Microsoft. We got shit like Call of Duty, Tony Hawk Pro Skater, Guitar Hero, Overwatch, Warcraft as a whole, StarCraft as a whole, Diablo, Hearthstone, Heroes of the Storm. Let's see what else. We got two PlayStation IPs that were formerly owned by PlayStation, but then were bought out by Activision. We got Crash and Spyro. Crash and Spyro are now Xbox characters. It's fucking crazy to think about. It's fucking crazy. And, on top of that, Microsoft already owns shit like Fallout, Doom, Wolfenstein, Quake, Elder Scrolls, Prey, Dishonored. They got a bunch of games now. They got so many games. Oh, and on top of that, now they own fucking Candy Crush. I keep forgetting that Activision owns Candy Crush. But here we are. Candy Crush is now an Xbox title. Besides that, on top of them already owning a bunch of games, one of the biggest things that people have been worrying about is how they're going to handle the work culture that Activision Blizzard has had for the past 20 years now. There have been many reports as of late that have been happening over the past several months with past allegations being revealed, stuff that happened at specific hotels with names associated with people that I wish I never looked up to as a kid. You know who I'm talking about. And just sexual harassment, workplace issues, the HR not listening to anything, and in fact, keeping the harassment going forward, and CEO Bobby Kotick being fully aware of all the shit that was going on in the company, and still just letting it happen, and being an active participant in it. And Phil Spencer has come out and said that the stuff that has happened at Activision Blizzard is unacceptable, because Phil Spencer has common sense, and is an actual human being. So now that Activision Blizzard is going to answer to him next year, before June of 2023, I have a feeling that they're going to find a way to meet in the middle with the people who have been dealing with this harassment for so long, and they're going to give them the help that they need, and they're going to make sure that something like this never happens again. Because when it comes to Microsoft, they don't fucking tolerate this kind of behavior, and I respect that. Especially at Xbox, because Xbox developers do not do this. So now that Activision Blizzard is becoming an Xbox Game Studios family thing, there's going to be some changes. There's going to be some major changes around here. And Phil Spencer is going to get out his whip and wrap it around Bobby Kotick's neck and just, you know... It's going to be a huge turnaround for the industry, and I think it's going to be a positive one. There are, however, concerns that a lot of people have in regards to what games are going to be allowed on other platforms. And he's come out and said that Call of Duty is still going to be multi-platform. It's still going to come out on other platforms. That's nice. But there's also a rumor saying that they're going to stop releasing them yearly, which I think is the best news that I could have ever heard from Call of Duty. One of the reasons why I've never liked Call of Duty for, like, most of my life is because it's always come out every single year with, like, no breaks whatsoever. And on top of that, most of the developers at Activision were forced off of other projects to work on Call of Duty. So now that that's over with, Phil Spencer has said that he wants other developers like Toys for Bob, who you might know made Skylanders, and also the recent remakes of Crash and Spyro, and even Crash 4, which, by the way, is fucking amazing. So they're gonna have them try to make other stuff. I think the same thing can be said for other developers in the Activision family, such as Raven Software, Beanox. Beanox! Oh my god. I remember when they were forced to make, like, several Spider-Man titles in a row, and nothing else. And most of them were garbage. With a few exceptions, but most of the time they were, So it's gonna be nice seeing developers have breathing room and be able to work on other stuff. Because you can't just develop the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Because that is going to get to you at some point. So the fact that they're doing this for the developers and saying, hey, you want to make other stuff? Go make other stuff. Hey, maybe you should make something based off of an older Activision IP. Or maybe make a new IP. Or something like that. It's too early to tell what they're about to do with Activision Blizzard and their subsidiaries. But I think that it's going to turn out to be a move that benefits the gaming industry and the consumers and the developers. As for the negatives, the potential negatives, hopefully they find a way to address those issues, and with the whole work culture that they've had, they're going to fix that, hopefully. And overall, I think this is a good move. And this is the push that Activision Blizzard needed to finally step the fuck up and stop harassing their workers. So yeah. And hopefully Bobby Kotick is kicked the fuck out. Sick of that guy. So yeah. All in all, I think that we're going to be seeing a different Activision Blizzard from here on out, and also a more user-friendly Activision Blizzard with an actual HR department that works and an actual customer service that works. Because instead of Activision Blizzard customer service, you'll actually be talking to Xbox customer service. So, there's that. Anyways, that's all I really have to say on the matter. I just wanted to make this quick video because everyone's gotten to talk about it, and I wanted to talk about it because I may not look it, but I do pay attention to what goes on in the industry. And, there's been a lot of shit. But I'm not a news channel or anything, but I usually make just whatever I want on my channel. And I just try to make sure I'm aware of what's going on in the industry, and just make sure that I keep an open mind about things, but also just to make sure what I'm buying is worth my while, and who I'm buying it from is alright. So that's pretty much it. Anyways, Shitnography episode 4 should be coming out next month, maybe? Yeah, next month. Alright. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Have yourselves a wonderful day. And remember that Bobby Kotick is a lying sack of shit, and I hope he gets fired. Have a good day.